General McDowell does not know with whom he's a-tangling. When the last brigade arrives from Winchester, we're gonna push straight up the gullet of them Yankees.
Excuse me, General Jackson, but according to history, when your reinforcements arrived, took half your men away from the front and moved here, completely surrounding the Union Army. It was one of the great military maneuvers of all time. You could look it up in 100 years or so.
Oh, that just might work. Gentlemen, rally the troops. We are going to march into the history books.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and thank you, Mr. Brown. After today, the South will surely win the Civil War.
Yeah, well, don't go writing any victory speeches just yet.
The first battle of Bull Run will go down in history.
First battle of Bull Run? First battle of Bull Run? That's it! Bingo!
Hey, don't I get a hello?
Sorry, Mom. Hi. Let's talk about your day. You're home early. Were there many calls? Did you save anybody's life? I mean, it was quiet, and you hung around the hospital all day,
Goodbye, E.B.
Thanks, Mom.
Dinner's at 7:30. Don't be late!
Okay, let's get started. Sit down somewhere. Hey, I'm talking. Chill out. Let's get started. Sit down.
And don't touch nothing.
Thanks, Bug. Now on to today's case. Yours truly, Peter Clinton. Versus Bugs Meany. And now to begin the proceedings, may I introduce at almost 5'2", wearing excellent-looking faded jeans, a kid who not only has his own detective agency, but he's so brainy that everyone calls him Encyclopedia, the brilliant Leroy Encyclopedia Brown! Thank you, Peter. A couple of days ago, Peter Clinton traded his brand new 12-speed to Bugs Meany. For a Civil War sword. Let's see it, Peter. Bugs says it's worth a ton of money because it belonged to Stonewall Jackson, a famous Southern general. He says that Jackson got it after the first Battle of Bull Run, which was in 1861. As everyone knows, the second battle was in 1862. If the sword is real, then it's worth 20 bucks. If not, it's junk.
What do you mean if? It's real, all right. Read the inscription.
Yes, the inscription. Bugs is proof that the sword is authentic. I'll have my lovely partner, Sally Kimball, read the inscription.
To Thomas J. Jackson for standing like a stone wall at the first Battle of Bull Run, from your men presented on August 21st, 1861.
See, I told you it was real.
My question to you, Sally. According to the inscription, this sword was given to Jackson in 1861, saying he stood like a stone wall at the first Battle of Bull Run. Call me crazy, but if the second battle didn't happen until a year later, how did the person who made the inscription know enough to call the first battle the first when there's no way he could have known there was going to be a second?
Yeah, that's right.
Conclusion, the sword's a fake. You ripped me off.
Back off, man. That's your tough luck.
Give his bike back, you geek.
Hey, chill, Kimball. Don't mess with the boys.
Hey!
What are you gonna do about it?
He's mine, you geek.
Sorry.
You don't mess with the girls, Bugs.
You're dead meat, Brown! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna wring your neck! I'm gonna beat you like a red-headed stepchild. I'm gonna take out your eyeballs. I'm gonna break your arm. And Sally's not gonna stop me. Kill you.
I hate getting beat like that.
Pete, I've never seen anything like it. Zang! Right in the gut.
I'm talking about you, E.B. You got me again. How do you always know everything?
I keep telling you, Sal, all you gotta do is open your eyes, clear your mind, and use some logic. That's how you learn.
It doesn't work.
It always works. I'll show you. I bet I can figure out something about you that no one else knows just by using logic.
Like what?
Like... I bet I could figure out what color underwear you're wearing.
No way. That's impossible.
Yeah? Watch. Your underwear is pink. No. Light blue with little pink flowers on it.
How could you possibly know that?
Well, actually, when you tuck your shirt in, you kind of tuck it into your underwear. It's sticking up way in the back.
What?
I told you gotta keep your eyes open.
You...
No, to the left. The podium goes to the left.
Afternoon, Mayor Trumwell.
Hello, A.B., Sally.
Everything set for Heritage Day?
Oh, I hope so. We're almost finished here. The parade is ready, the concert's set. The only thing we have left to do now is pop open that time capsule. I can't believe how calm I'm staying when Idaville's 100th birthday is only 2 days away. Hey! It's upside down, guys. The sign is upside down. I can't believe it.
Legend says Ida Mae Claggett was big-time rich and put something real valuable in the time capsule, like gold or diamonds.
Maybe, but I'll bet she left something more valuable than that. I think she left something like... Ouch!
Oh, my. I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
Nah, I should have been looking.
What happened?
Oh, I tripped through this lady while she was... What are you doing anyway?
Jane Boynton's the name. Dr. Jane Boynton with the Downstate Historical Society. I'm here to witness the opening of the time capsule on Saturday.
I'm E.B.
Oh,
And this is my partner, Sally.
a true pleasure.
Hey, brass rubbing.
I want to make an imprint in case the panel is damaged when they open it up to get out the time capsule.
But it's just an old plaque.
Not so. Why, this is the doorway to the past, like the entrance to King Tut's tomb. To have it destroyed by a careless workman would be a crime of historic proportion. Perfect.
Wow.
I'll let you in on a small secret. The inscription says that Ida Mae faces the rising sun. Well, I think she'd be a bit surprised to know that her statue actually faces due west. A little Idaville trivia for you.
They say she liked riddles. Maybe it's a clue to what's in the time capsule.
Perhaps. One thing's certain, whatever it contains, its historic value is priceless. Oh, my organization would pay dearly to make it a part of our collection. I'm afraid we'll just have to sell for this simple rubbing.
As I gaze at the rising sun, a century from now, a precious gift, sweet Idaville, to thee I will endow. Ida Mae Claggett, October 12, 1889.
Boy, just think of it. 100 years ago, this Saturday.
With Heritage Day just around the corner, today we're going to take a look at the most important flower in the history of Idaville. The American Beauty Rose. Now, it's the symbol of our town's namesake, Ida Mae Claggett. On Saturday, when we open up Ida Mae's time capsule, we'll be making contact with a person from the past whose bravery prevented Idaville from being destroyed. Now, for you who don't know the story, it all began in 1864 in a small town called Glenville. As you can well imagine, these were the darkest days of the Civil War. On the evening of October 11th, troops from the north and south were poised on either side of Glenville, ready for a huge battle that would leave the town in ruins. At dawn, the terrible battle began. The warring armies advanced. They moved closer and closer to the center of town, wreaking destruction all along the way. The bloodshed was horrible. Then, from out of nowhere, an elderly woman appeared. She walked brazenly through the battlefield, defying the bullets and cannon fire. It was a miracle she wasn't hit. When she reached the center of the fighting, the old woman calmly bent down and planted a beautiful rose. What happened then was truly remarkable, for when the soldiers saw the rose, the fighting stopped. Soldiers from both sides watched in wonder as Ida May stood by her rose and lovingly fed it water. Then the true miracle happened. Both armies turned and left Glenville in peace for the rest of the war. All because of a brave woman and her magnificent rose. 25 years later, a statue was erected in her honor, and Glenville became Idaville. Ida May loved her town so much that she placed a special gift in the statue's base and asked that it not be open for 100 years. As you all know, that's this Saturday, to the day. But Ida May has another link to modern times. She has 2 living relatives, great-great-grandsons. Some of you might know Buddy Claggett, who runs the auto body shop downtown. And I guarantee you all know his brother, Casey Claggett, though you know him better as Casey Sparks. And to honor his great-great-grandma, Casey is coming to town for a free concert this Saturday.
Casey Sparks. Wow. Women.
Excuse me, Mr. Walkinshaw.
Something wrong, Principal Curran?
I hate to do this, people, but I'm afraid I've got terrible news. I've just received word that sometime last night, someone broke into Ida May's statue and stole the time capsule.
Stolen?
I don't have any more information, but I know Chief Brown and Mayor Chumwell are doing everything they can to get it back. Let's hope they can.
Come on, let's bail.
Chief Brown, do you have any suspects?
Well, not yet, but we're doing the best we can to get the time capsule back by the ceremony tomorrow.
Oh, what if you don't get it back? Well, let's not think like that. Not yet, anyway. Hey, be careful with that.
Mayor. Hey.
Dad!
Well, why aren't you guys in school?
Half day for Heritage Day. Looks pretty grim, huh?
Well, it's grim, all right. And we found this at the scene.
That's one of our business cards.
You don't think I stole it?
Of course not. But somebody wants us to think you were involved.
Can we look around?
Sure. Just don't touch anything.
Chief Brown, we have a problem. We need to work. Chief Brown, hurry. When will we find out what happened? What time was it?
Evie, I think I know who did it.
Really? Who?
Look, those bike tracks were made by a BMX raider. And those sneaker prints, they're Vans, the kind kids wear to skateboard.
A lot of kids have Raiders and wear Vans.
But there's only one who wants to get even with you so bad that he'd leave your business card at the scene of the crime to get you in trouble.
Bugs, Meanie? No way.
I did what you said, Evie. I opened my eyes, cleared my mind, and used logic.
Yeah, but...
No yeah buts. I think you're jealous that I solved the crime before you did.
Pay the price, man. You are slow. Are you bet, man? I said you were dead meat.
Told you not to miss, Meanie.
Hey, I don't fight girls.
Gotta talk, Bugs.
I got nothing to say to you.
We know you took the time capsule, Meanie. We got the clues, we got the motive, and we're gonna see that you get busted.
Smooth, Sally. Real smooth.
You guys are whacked. I didn't steal nothing.
That's a real beat. Because if you gave us a time capsule, you probably wouldn't get in much trouble. Now I'm gonna have to tell my dad.
Go ahead. You got nothing on me.
Ah, but we do. We got tire tracks that match your bike and sneaker prints that match your Vans.
What about your business card? Maybe your dad would think you're guilty.
Only 4 people knew about that business card. Sally, my dad, me, and the thief.
Ah, Zoo, help!
Offer stands. Give us the time capsule and you don't get busted.
Okay, it's under the table.
I told ya.
God, I was gonna give it back.
I know, you just want to get me in trouble first. Very funny. Where is it, Bugs?
What do you mean? That's it.
Bugs, this is Tupperware. Earl S. Tupper invented this stuff in 1938. How could you even think this was a time capsule from 1889?
I'm supposed to know that? Who do I look like, Betty Crocker?
Where's the real time capsule, Bugs?
I'm telling you, this is what I took from the statue, bag and all.
There's something in here. I demand $500,000 by 8 p.m. on Saturday, or the time capsule will be destroyed. Instructions will follow.
It's a ransom note.
It's a ransom note, all right.
$500,000. We can't pay $500,000.
But you cannot allow the time capsule to be destroyed either. It's a part of history.
I know. We got a problem, Mayor.
Casey Sparks. Wow.
I hear you want to cancel the concert?
Who are you?
Hecky Madigan, at your service.
That's what it says. Hecky Madigan at your service.
Hey, look, I put together the Casey tour, and believe me, it took some juggling just to get to your little party here. I pushed back the Midwest, rescheduled Texas, and I put Europe on hold just for you. You cancel now, it's going to cost you bucks. Big bucks.
Excuse me, Mr. Madigan, but I'm a big Casey Sparks fan, and I understood that the domestic tour was done last month. And you've got 2 weeks before going to Europe.
Well, you know, that's only if, of course, who is this kid anyway?
Encyclopedia Brown at your service.
I'm keeping my eye on you, kid.
Forget about the concert, Heck. We've got to get the time capsule back.
Here. Where would we get $500,000 anyway?
Well, plus our cancellation fee.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I have a suggestion. Come on, let's go. Time's wasting. They're arguing while you're drooling over Casey Sparks when we should be looking out for the thief.
I wasn't drooling, and I don't think they want our help anyway.
Too bad, because they're going to get it.
Cool. Where do we start?
First, we get some background from Ida Mae's other relative, Buddy Claggett.
The school newspaper routine?
You got it. Let's play ball.
Photographer again.
Because you were the reporter last time.
It's okay, he's on a leash.
Sorry. Uh-oh.
Something I can do for you kids?
Hi.
I'm Sally Kimmel, Mr. Claggett. I'm writing a story for our school newspaper about Ida Mae, and I'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, and this is my photographer, E.B.
Yeah, sure, I'd be happy to. Come on inside.
Cool.
That's a cute hat. Where'd you get that, Chicago?
Good guess.
Well, come on in, then. Pull yourselves up a car and make yourselves comfortable, huh?
Well, you can just put me on the record as saying that if they ever catch the slime that stole Ida Mae's time capsule, well, I will personally introduce him to Boris out there. And he's a lot meaner than he looks. He's a small but powerful dog.
I hope you don't mind me doing a little work while we're talking. I'm falling kind of behind.
Soda?
Sure. Thanks. Do you think Idaville should go ahead with the celebration without the time capsule?
Oh, shoot, yes. What my great-great-grandma did's way more important than any old time capsule.
Well, what do you think's in the time capsule?
Well, I hope it's a bomb that'll blow up in the crud's face.
Say, you taking notes on this stuff?
Oh, right.
What does your brother say about the theft?
Well, me and Casey don't speak much, actually. Don't talk at all.
Why is that?
Well, let's just say that he cares more about being a superstar and making $1 zillion than he does about family or Idaville. Damn!
What's that?
Bum regulator. Every time I knock it, it just goes leaking all over the place.
You'd best get that fixed. Once the acetylene gas gets into the air, a single spark can make one major league kaboom. Oh man, bitchin' drum set.
Whoa! It's Casey Sparks! Come on.
700, 800, 900, 1,000. Man, we're sold out. I bet we could have charged more than $15 a ticket.
Idaville's not the backwater town you thought it was, huh?
Yeah, I bet they come up with that ransom money, no sweat.
I hope so.
Hey, you know that time capsule really belongs to you, my friend.
Well, what about Buddy?
Well, the motorhead? Forget about him. Look, I say... What was that?
What?
I heard something.
Add 2 more suspects to the list.
No way! He's a rock star. That slimy guy might be guilty, but not Casey Sparks.
You can't think like that, Sal. Just because he's a rock star doesn't automatically make him innocent.
Yeah, but he's a cute rock star.
Not looking good, Ida May. The home team's getting beat real bad. If you got any ideas, I'm listening. Hey, something stuck to the bronze. But what is it? Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you call from beyond and tell me what you put in the time capsule and... I guess you can't really ask a ghost to reach out and touch someone.
Better stop snooping around, kid, or you're gonna get hurt real bad.
Hey!
Got you now, Brown!
March, you idiot! Let go, it's the thief!
No way, man, I think you're the thief!
He's getting away! Oh, man!
Get your butt back here so I can finish your snot-nosed punk! I'm gonna kill you, you turkey!
He's not going to make it.
Well, sure he will, Sweet Pea. He's still got 8, 7, 6, 5. Evening, E.B. You're early.
Mom, Dad, you're not gonna believe it.
Somehow, I doubt that.
I got jumped in the park by the thief.
Oh, no, E.B. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. He gave me that.
Can you ID him?
No, it was too dark and it happened real fast.
Have Casey Sparks bring the money to the phone booth in the southwest corner of the park at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. I'll call him there with further instructions. If he doesn't show, or if he's not alone, I'll destroy the time capsule.
But why Casey Sparks?
I don't know. And what are these red smudges?
Yeah, I saw those.
Well, they're not blood. I can take it to the hospital lab for analysis if you think it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Well, E.B., you got your game cap on. Have you come up with anything?
Sorry, only guesses. Nothing solid.
Yeah, me neither. Well, that settles it.
Who are you calling?
Mayor Chumwell. We're up against a wall. There isn't enough time to find the thief, and we can't risk having the time capsule destroyed.
Oh, no.
That's not the worst of it. The ransom money's coming out of the fund to build the Little League field next summer.
Boy. What a drag.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this on? Testing. Test, 1, 2.
Housekeeper 2, call 696. Housekeeper 2, 696.
Hi, Mrs. B.
Sally, what are you doing here?
I came to get the lab results and the ransom notes. Is that them?
The Idaville Police Department is conducting an important investigation. Don't you think they should see them first?
Mrs. Brown, the Brown Detective Agency is conducting our own investigation with the full cooperation of Chief Brown. I think you'd want us to get the information as soon as possible.
You better be careful, Sally Kimball. You're getting more and more like my son every day.
Thank you. Does that mean I get the envelope?
I told you, this envelope is for Chief Brown. And this is your envelope.
Thanks, Miss B. You're the best.
Now, come on, get out of there.
Thank you. Bye.
Test, 1, 2. Turn it up.
Staring us right in the face, Sal. We're just not seeing it. Acrylic lacquer. Say what? Acrylic lacquer paint with traces of methanol and toluol. That's what the lab report said about the red smear on the ransom note. But what does it mean? It means my theory about the red wax is blown out of the water. Wax? You know, the kind they use to mark lumber. People also use it to make brass rubbings. Dr. Boynton, she used that red stuff on the pedestal. Exactly. I thought if the red smudges were made by lumber wax, that Dr. Boynton was our thief. Does that mean she's ruled out now? I think so. Especially because I was definitely not a woman that jumped me in the park last night.
Okay, Dr. Boynton's history. Let's see who else we've got. What about Casey Sparks?
Possible. He hasn't had a hit record in a while.
And why is he delivering the ransom?
Exactly. Something's weird there.
I hate this guy.
I think he'd sell his own teeth to make a profit. He's a definite possibility. I don't know about him. He seems worried about the time capsule, but that means diddly squat.
But he lives in Idaville. He could have stolen the time capsule anytime. Why wait till now?
Don't know. Who's next? No way. Besides being stupid, there's no way he could have gotten that bronze panel off by himself.
Too bad. I'd really like to bust that geek. Here's the worst part. It might be someone we haven't even thought of.
We don't have much, do we? No, but we gotta do something real fast. Because at 8 o'clock tonight, this game's gonna be history.
Thank you. Thank you, the fabulous Idaville High School Marching Band. I can't tell you how proud I am to see all of you here today. Time capsule or no time capsule, we're still going to pay tribute to Ida Mae Claggett. Of course, we can't ignore the fact that the time capsule is still missing. I know. We were all waiting for the moment when the airtight century-old seal could be broken and the contents of the capsule revealed.
Seal? We had to break open the seal. Bingo, let's go.
Hey, where are you going?
See ya, Mom. I got a hunch and I gotta play it out. What's going on? We're still in the game, Sal, but we gotta hurry. Hey, I knew it. Look, I always figured the thief burned off the bolts with some kind of torch, but the bolts weren't the only thing holding it on. Look at this. What is it? Solder. Probably lead. This stuff is on the pedestal, too. The plate wasn't just bolted on, it was sealed on with solder. That means the thief not only burned off the bolts, he had to break the seal and pry it off the base, too. The edges aren't scratched, so he didn't use a crowbar or a pickaxe. Look at these scratches. The thief attached something metal here, like a hook, and yanked it off. Does this mean you know who did it? I think so. I need to find out just one more thing. Come on.
Thank you. And that concludes our centennial tribute to Ida Mae Claggett.
So, Casey, how the tests go?
I haven't heard back from the clinic yet. How do you know about the tests?
No, I mean the sound tests.
Oh, you mean sound check. Oh, we're ready to rock. Sound check? Sound check. Hey, buddy.
Hey, superstar. Hey, forget him, kid. He's a wuss. Don't worry about it. Hey, yo, General, let's get this shaking. Huh?
I'll be right with you.
Be careful out there.
Danger is my middle name, sweet tea. Whoops.
I just gotta swing by the office for a second, Sal. Take this. Evie, what's going on? Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I think you'll find this very revealing, partner. You gonna tell me what you're doing? Sometimes to get the answers, you have to dig a little below the surface and bingo. Tire tracks. The thief burned off the bolts, then yanked the plate off with the hook, pulled by a truck. It makes sense that the wheels would dig into the ground before the plate gave way. Now do you know who did it? Now I know who did it. Let's go.
Negative K, nothing further, just city candy on the corner.
He's all wire, Chief.
We appreciate your cooperation, Casey. You ready?
Let's rock and roll.
If there's any problem, we'll hear it in the squad car and come running.
There won't be any trouble. Give him the money, take the capsule, and get out of there. Don't be a hero.
Don't worry, I'm not the hero type.
Hey, he gets hurt, we'll sue.
Give it a rest, Hecky.
Here's the money, Chief.
Good luck. School's in session, so drive safely.
Yeah, sure.
There goes one very brave young man.
Time is 11:01.
There's nobody here. I think we can... Sally? Oh, man. Sally. Sally? Sally! Sally! Sally?
Let go! Get in there!
No!
Yeah. Now you just relax, little missy, because you ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're going to the Crowbar Hotel, mister.
Indeed. But here in the present, I think the trick is to get this capsule open without damaging the prize inside.
Boris? Boris! Here, doggy, doggy. Maybe don't be a wuss. He's on the leash.
Sounds like you brought your little friend with you.
Come on, get me out of here! You okay, Sal? Evie, get me out of here! Evie, you were right. It was Bunny. Look, he hasn't gotten it open yet. Hurry. Come on, Evie, hurry. Okay, let's go. Come on. Uh-oh.
I thought I told you to back off, kid.
But you just had to keep snooping, didn't you?
Sorry, Mr. Claggett. I just couldn't ignore all the clues you were leaving.
I didn't leave no clues.
Ah, but you did.
Like what?
Like the burn marks on the bronze cover. I figured it was done by someone who knew how to use a torch. Like that oxyacetylene one right there. Then there was the for sale sign on your garage. Guess you wanted to sell the place before you had to get out of town.
Smart kid.
Then there was the second ransom note. It was lightly smudged with an acrylic lacquer paint. Red, the kind you used to paint cars with. Like that one, right there. But the kicker was the lead seal on the bronze cover. It had to have been pulled off by something powerful, like a wrecker with a hook. And the tire tracks matched yours. Once we put it all together, it pointed right to you, Mr. Claggett.
Well, it looks like you got it all figured out. Now, how do you figure on getting out of here?
I'm working on it. Work harder.
Well, what do you intend on doing with that?
Like baseball, Mr. Claggett?
What?
Bottom of the ninth. 2 down, bases loaded, full count. Strike 3. He's gone.
What did you do that for?
Hold it! Remember, that's acetylene gas. It's highly combustible when mixed with oxygen. And right now, it's filling the room. All it would take is a single spark, like from a hammer skidding across the cement floor.
You're an idiot, kid.
Or the spark that comes from a shotgun when it's fired. Shoot that gun, and bang, zoom to the moon.
Hey!
Do you think it'd really blow up if you shot the gun? Beats me. Sounded pretty good, though. You get Casey. I'll keep him innocent. You sure? Rock and roll.
I got you now.
Chief Brown. Come in, Chief Brown. Testing.
It's 6:30 and all still quiet. I don't think anything's gonna happen, guys.
I hate know-it-alls. Just hate those little monsters. You think you got it all figured out? Figure this one out, buddy boy. You wouldn't be thinking of going down that alley now, would you? Looks like it's time to splat the brain.
Sally, you shouldn't be here.
Good news and bad news. Good news is we found my time capsule. EB's got it.
Really? Where was it?
Well, that's the bad news. I hate to tell you this,
But I'm the bad news.
Buddy?
Uh-oh, not again.
Surprise, superstar. I had him send you so I could see the look on your face when you found out who the bad guy was. Oh, I intended on taking the money. I'm keeping the treasure anyhow. But I think I'll just settle for the cash.
I can't believe it. Buddy, why did you do it? Was it for the money? I'll give you money.
Well, you just don't get it, do you, superstar? See, I'm not Casey Sparks' brother anymore. I'm not Ida Mae's great-great-grandson anymore. I am Buddy Claggett, the guy who pulled off the crime of the century on Idaville's biggest day.
Except he didn't quite pull it off. EB! Game's over, Mr. Claggett.
Well, looks like you're not as smart as you thought, kid. It would appear the game has gone into extra innings, and I just hit me a grand slam. Why don't you be a nice little girl and dig that time capsule out of his backpack? Bring it on over to me now. That's a good girl. Bring it on over. Don't be scared. Just put it right under there. That's right. Put it under there. Go back. Go back.
Don't do it, buddy.
Well, looks like I'm just going to have to send you a postcard from Australia.
Only one problem, Mr. Claggett. You've been here about 2 minutes now. My dad's been listening to everything. He planted a microphone on Casey.
What?
And since the park is just 1.5 miles away, the cavalry should be here just about now! Looks like your grand slam just took foul.
Drop the gun, Claggett. Don't make it any worse. Come on, nice and slow. Nice and easy.
That's right. Now the time capsule. Come on. Come on.
Cuff him! Wait, I gotta see.
My dear friends, on this joyous day, I offer you a gift more valuable than all the riches of the world. We live in troubled times. I pray that mankind will someday learn to settle its disputes peacefully, without resorting to violence and war as they do in my time. To that end, I offer you my gift. It's a gift of hope. A reminder that the human spirit is a force more powerful than any weapon of war, and it should be treasured always. Turn my gaze from the setting sun. Ida Mae Claggett, October 12, 1889.
Oh, it's a rose. A pressed rose.
Like the one Ida Mae planted on the battlefield.
It's beautiful.
Well, that's it. You mean there's no gold? There's nothing of value? There's no treasure?
Oh, I don't know. This sure looks like a treasure to me.
You mean I just risked my neck for some pressed rose?
Get him in the car.
Hey, I'd be ticked off, too.
Here you go, Mayor. Just a little late.
Thank you. Thank you. These will be put on display for the whole town to see forever.
Hey, listen, folks, I'm having a swell time, but, you know, I got a stadium full of people waiting for a concert.
Oh, yes, by all means, let's go.
Nice work, son. You and Sally really came through.
Thanks, Dad.
What's the matter, E.B.? We're heroes.
It's Ida Mae's note. She wrote, "Turn my gaze from the setting sun." It didn't fit the rest of the message.
Yeah, you're right. It didn't.
Ida Mae was supposed to be into riddles. Maybe. Dr. Boynton, do you still have that rubbing that you did of the bronze panel? Sure. As I gaze at the rising sun a century from now, a precious gift, sweet Idaville, to thee I will endow. Dad, we've got to go back to the statue.
Now? But everybody's going to the concert.
We gotta, come on!
All right, let's go.
Statue moves.
What?
On the base. I'll bet anything. Ida Mae left the clues. She wants us to turn the statue so she faces east.
E.B., that statue is a century old. It doesn't move.
E.B. bailed us out, Mayor. Least we can do is try for her.
Thanks, Dad.
Let's do it.
I'll help. This is very exciting.
What the heck? I'm into.
Okay. Let's just be careful, please.
Only the statue, not the pedestal. Try it clockwise.
It's not going.
Try harder.
I don't think so, E.B. This thing is... Wait!
It's moving. Keep going.
Oh, look!
Fantastic.
Whoa. I think I'm gonna faint.
I guess the legend was true.
Diamonds.
Emerald.
Gold. Oh, my.
I'm speechless.
Magnificent. It's the find of a century. It should be taken to museums all over the world for everyone to see.
Hey, I can arrange that. Here, call me. We'll talk.
Hell, now we could build a dome Little League stadium if we want to.
There's only one thing left to do now.
What's that?
Rock and roll!